real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Wendy Jones says the defendant is her cousin, and she claims he's always been a sex fiend who preys on big women. Wendy's suing because the defendant wanted to purchase her laptop so he could watch pornography online, but he failed to pay for it. Defendant Antoine Turner says Wendy is like the movie character Medea because she will fight anyone who gets in her way. Antoine claims after he bought Wendy's computer, she started bad-mouthing him online, so he's countersuing.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, sir, this is my cousin, Antoine Turner. We've been close for a long time. You know, we came up under birthday parties, my mom, and, you know, we're just really close. Antoine, the type of guy he is, he likes big girls. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big girl, you know, I got big confidence, but they low self-esteem, he can get whatever he want out of them. And I don't agree with that. But I say that
How
to
you
say,
know they have low self-esteem?
because I've met them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've met the girls, and they just, you know, right there, it ain't there. So, and that's how I understand why he gets what he gets out of them. But even when he gets what he gets out of them, he leaves them, they end up stalking them and chasing them up and down streets, shooting at them and asking them for their money back he done got from them. He's just terrible.
Tricking them out of their money.
Yeah, tricking them out their money just because they got low self-esteem. That's ridiculous. And you know, I tell him all the time as big cousin, I don't agree with that, you know, but he don't listen, he gonna do what he gonna do anyways. Even when we were younger, Antoine's always been a sex fiend. He's just big on sex. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. This is just his character, and you know, whatever he can do to get sex, he's gonna get it. He even got a girlfriend, you know, that she has an STD, and he can't sleep with her until the outbreak clears up, you know. So, but he's just irrational decision maker.
He does it anyway. That's
yeah,
the point.
you know, whatever he can do to get it, he gonna get it. You know, that's Antoine.
I'm gonna go over here.
That's just him, you know. I don't know where he fell off the porch at. I don't know where
you don't know where he fell off the porch.
No, I don't, you know. But you know, that's the reason why he wanted my laptop. And because he was tired of watching pornos on DVDs because it wasn't a variety. So he said his girlfriend, one of his big girlfriends that he was staying with, she has Bright House internet. So, you know, you can get whatever you want. It ain't no restrictions, and it's free because he ain't paying for it, she is. So my thing is, he came and asked me for the laptop. And I said, dang, cuz, yeah, I mean.
He told you what he wanted it for?
This is what he wanted from me. Yes, and I was surprised. I was surprised that he would be so forthcoming with the information. No, he wasn't shaking. I think he was
he ain't no real sex fiend then. Well, he ain't no real sex fiend then.
He knew he was gonna
A real
get it.
sex fiend would have been, can I get that laptop? Can I get that laptop? Go ahead.
But he knew he was gonna get it from me, you know. We on good standing terms, and
That's what you're suing about, the laptop.
Yeah.
Before we get to the specifics, let me get a little background from you, sir.
Your Honor, I seen you in the movie Medea. That kind of describes Wendy.
You saw me in the movie Medea, and that describes Wendy.
Kind of describes Wendy in Medea. You know, she fights.
Don't take any stuff?
Don't take no stuff. She fights. You know, friends, family, boyfriends, girlfriends, jump out of cabs. Steal. Love stealing cars.
I had no way home that day. I had to.
You stole a car?
That's when my childhood, but he talking about the cab. I had to get home to my son. He had my son.
Till you jumped out of the cab?
Yeah, I didn't have
Without paying?
Yeah. it was, you know, I meant no harm, but I just had to get home.
A sex fiend and a thief. Go ahead.
Reason why he wanted my laptop. And because he was tired of watching pornos on DVDs because it wasn't a variety.
He told you what he wanted.
This is what he wanted from me. Yes, and I was surprised. I was surprised that he would be so forthcoming with the information. No, he wasn't shaking. I think he was.
He ain't no real sex fiend then.
Plaintiff Wendy Jones says the defendant is her cousin, and she claims he is such a sex fiend that he purchased her laptop computer so he could watch pornography online.
Laptop. How are you suing him for that?
Your Honor, he had came to me May 2012, early May 2012, and he proceeded to give me $60 down payment for the laptop.
What was the total price?
The total price is $300. Because he's family, I said, okay, that's fine. You know, I know you're gonna pay me. He works at a pizza shop, and he gets paid $100 every day. So I was like, I'm not gonna take all your gas money. So just pay me every 2 days, you know, $100, and you be done by the end of the week. This happened on a Sunday after I got out of church. Well, next thing you know, 2 days came past, and I'm like, okay, Antoine, come on. He said, I'm on my way. He never came. The whole week, he ducked and dodged me. Matter of fact, he didn't even duck and dodge me. He told me he was coming, but he never came. The next week after that, he ducked and dodged me. He would not come around for nothing. I mean, wouldn't answer a phone call or anything.
What was the last discussion you all had about it?
The last discussion was, I'm a man of my word, cuz I'm going to bring you your money.
All right, let me hear from you, sir.
I picked up the laptop early May, took it home, fired it up. She told me before when I picked it up that there was a loose button on it. I said, okay. Gave her the $60. I drove home with the laptop, got out west to my home, plugged it up. I seen that it had screen damage on the laptop. So when it was time to pay her, you know, the computer, I already sent it to the shop. I'm like, you know, I did duck and dodge her.
Why?
I had no discussion for her. So I told her, yeah, cuz I'll come pay you.
So what's your defense now?
My defense?
Yes, your defense.
my defense
You don't got none, Your Honor.
My defense is I paid basically what she wanted for the computer because I had to get a new processor and a new screen. And
That's your counterclaim for the repairs?
Yes, $200.
Your Honor,
All right.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You know what? He talking about that screen. It was because of his extracurricular activities. My screen wasn't messed up before I gave it to him.
Okay, and he wouldn't have been dodging you if it were.
Yeah.
He would have told you immediately time he saw it. He would have called you and say this screen is messed up. Instead, by his own admission, he dodged and dodged and dodged.
Yeah.
What emotional distress are you suing him for?
Because I went into, my bills were due, and I had to pawn my iTab that I had just got, and I had to pawn it so I could make sure my bills and my food was in the house because I was dry. I was completely dry, and I kept letting him know that.
Your counterclaim for harassment, I know the repairs. What harassment?
She, furthermore, started getting on Facebook, commenting on my statuses.
Saying what?
You got money, you can come and pay me my money.
And?
Telling
Your Honor,
the family,
I got the pictures right here.
Telling the family that I played her out of a laptop.
And?
Calling the phone, talking about, after I told her.
What has she said wrong thus far?
After I told her, I said, cuz, I'm going to bring your laptop, just have my money.
You dodged her by your own admission.
I said, I'm going to bring your laptop, just have my money. She said, no, it don't work like that.
Right.
So
That's
then
not true,
a
Your
week
Honor.
later, she called back. She said, cuz, man, are you coming with the money? I said, look, cuz, the laptop in the shop, cuz. Then she says, well, if you don't pay me money, I'm going to call and put the laptop store.
Sorry, I'm not going to take up much more of your time. I know you have people to see and places to go.
He does. He does. He's going back to that laptop,
And things
Your
to
Honor.
do, huh?
He's going back to that laptop. It ain't broke.
Yeah. I'm going to grant you the laptop, ma'am. He admittedly dodged you. That's an indication of guilt that he believed he owed you and was trying to avoid paying you. With regard to your emotional distress claim, however, I'm not going to grant you that because it has no direct connection. You not eating has no connection to a computer.
Well, yeah, because
next you're going to tell me, well, Judge, I couldn't buy Christmas gifts.
No,
and
I
so,
celebrate it.
therefore, I should get emotional distress. It has to be directly connected, but you're not having money for other purposes is not something that I could grant you a judgment for. $240 for the laptop. Your claim for harassment is dismissed, and repairs also dismissed. You broke it, you're supposed to repair. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. I can't believe him. I cannot believe that. You gonna tell me you gonna sue me for harassment about your money? Seriously? Come on. You owe me. I need my money on time. That's all it is. That's it. Why would you get in here and tell me you gonna harass me? I'm harassing you about my money.
That's what it is, harassment.
That's poor. That's real poor. You real foul. But I still love you.
Love you too, cuz. It's fine when you say you're going to report it stolen if it ain't stolen.